All right, we're live here in North Dakota. Sorry about the early shake. Who's this? This yours? No. No, not mine. All right, so we're playing the West Fargo Black team here in Moorhead, Minnesota. Final preparations by each team getting done here. As the game was started a little bit early due to the previous game finishing out. There is a net out in front of it, so it may be a little bit of a distraction. And if that's the case, sorry about that, but
Terry says she wants to appreciate the commentary because she actually knows who's on there, and that helps out a lot. So thank you.
Good. You're very welcome. It's kind of fun. Not going to lie. I'm having fun now. So, unlike the team we played earlier today, this is a full squatted West Fargo team. Tommy, look at the front of that for me right quick. How close am I to getting that corner?
Got it all. And 3 rows.
That's it?
Okay. A little bit.
And the angle's good on it? A lot of ice? All right, T, check this other side for me. How far do I need to go? That's it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 4 of the Fargo International. Arvada's going to be in gold today versus the West Fargo team in white. If you have any recommendations or anything you need to see, please text it to Eric or Carlo, or you could text it to myself, and I'll have Tommy take a look at it for us. There's our Tommy, our color guy. I did. We're here early in the game. The starting lineup coming out for Arvada. Looks like the front line's going to be Anthony, Drew. We don't have our other forward out there. And Shorty's coming on the ice. Defense, we have Rome and Matthew.
Go, Shorty!
And let's play some hockey. Puck drop. Anthony wins the draw back to the point. Rome hustles it back to get it. Taking it back across the ice here. Up to the side for a breakout to Shorty. Shorty takes it and tips it to center. Followed up by Anthony. Anthony racing up the center of the ice. Sees an opening. Pushes hard across the blue line, but offsides is called. Yeah, Shorty was in the zone a little bit early. Good initial push by Arvada as they controlled it all the way up for the first 20 seconds of this game. 0-0 here at 11:40 in the first period. Same lines are still out. Puck is dropped. Anthony wins the draw, trying to get assisted by Drew. Drew steals it away. Out to the defense. Shorty putting on pressure along the boards. Anthony attacks the puck into the side, puck into the zone. Matthew cross ice to nobody home, but out of the zone. Quick move by the defender. Almost kept in by Anthony, but it was a bouncing puck. Almost a 2-on-1 created, but forwarded there. Matthews could stick poke right there as they try to gain the zone and do. Shot on the goal is wide of the goal, but gloved by Talon. 11:04 here in the first period. 0-0 West Fargo versus Arvada. Tommy, what are your thoughts of the initial pressure by Arvada? That's the color guy. What are your thoughts? All right, puck drop here. New front line is Dylan, Nolan, and Dixon. Back line is Arion and Xander. Dixon on the sideboards up the side. Put into the zone. And icing called, even though it sounded like it was tipped here across the boards. Tommy, are you in the picture here? But you're not blocking any of the corner of the ice? All right, perfect.
Blocking the stance.
All right, same lines are out. Puck drop, win out to the point. Challenge there by Dixon. Gets through, all the way through. Shot on, second shot, and goal by West Fargo here early in the first period as number 2 scores that goal. It was a puck that was sent to the net, kind of trickled through.
Let's go.
And then saved by Talon, but then the rebound was put in pretty quick. Same lines are out. Nolan, Dixon, Dylan, Xander, and Arion. Just as a note, first shift for Xander, we could definitely see your number. And now taking it into the zone is Dixon. Dixon tries to center it, stopped there by West Fargo. Up to the side boards and almost out. Held in by, not held in by Arion as we felt it was held in. Tommy, come stand up by me. Shorty and Drew wanted us to send out a message saying that they missed their sisters and wish they were here with them. Shorty, Drew, and Owen out on the front line. Max and Nolan. Nolan's already there. I meant to say, I'm going to call him Norm. It's been working for him. Up the sideboards and pushed out is Drew. He's taken down to the ice. Puck back behind the penalty. Or no penalty called here, and then tipped out past Max. Here at center ice as it goes deep in the zone, and Rome on that. Pressure by 5 gets Rome to get it behind the net. He stops there. Now passes it out to Shorty. Shorty has a chance for a breakout and get it out of the zone and does just that. And offsides will be called. I was pre-gaming and talking with the coaches here today and was asking about some fun things to talk about in the locker room and some of this neat stuff. I asked them what's usually their biggest concern, and they all say who's going to be starting. All right, so Shorty, Drew, and Owen still. Owen wins the draw. Drew up the sideboards, outskates the first player, but then cut off by the second player. Loses this stick out behind. Comes out for a breakout for West Fargo. West Fargo brings it up the sideboards, out to center ice. Xander hustling back into the play. Wins that puck, gets it up to Drew. Drew backhands it up to Shorty to center ice, and then put back into the zone. Xander gets it there, tries to get it out, unable to get it through that. Challenged by Drew, wins the puck. 3-on-2 if they hurry. He's getting up the ice. Now it's really a 2-on-1 opportunity as they're trying to skate back. Good pressure by the defense as they push it all the way into the corner. And now have control of it. Up the sideboards and not out as Matthew holds the line there. Great job of Matthew holding the line. Shorty tries to get it to center ice. Or not Shorty. That was Drew. Xander 1-on-1 does a great job. Pope checks it away into the sideboards. And we are going to get a roughing penalty on West Fargo. And that body check penalty will be the first penalty of the game with 8:34 here in the first period. West Fargo 1 and Arvada 0. Not sure who's down there on the ice. Matthew's down on the ice. It was a pretty hard hit into the boards and looked like he led with his shoulder. I'm not sure of the first aid training here by the coaching staff right now. What it looks like he's doing is punching him in the gut to try to get him to move. It doesn't seem to be working as there's no sort of movement whatsoever.
Like he's choking him out.
Jokingly, though, he is holding the shoulder. I may have just been the wind knocked out of him the way he's got him laying and working on his side there. So, yeah, definitely. Still getting up pretty gingerly. Holding that left arm. Coming out on this shift, it looks like it Drew and Dixon, and Anthony at center. The defense is Ariane and Xander. Anthony's going to be taking the draw here just outside of the zone as this power play is getting ready to get started. Again, the power plays are only a minute 30 in this tournament. Puck is dropped over to the corner. One there by Anthony. Anthony takes it to center ice. Tries to get it deep. Unable to, but yet still continues to put pressure. The pressure then is turned over as Xander takes it over to the backhand, forehand, backhand, try to get it deep in the zone, unable to. Challenge there by Anthony and Dixon, but they're able to clear the zone. Bring it to center ice with a good forward check from Dixon, and down goes the defender off the boards to center ice and tried to send deep. Stopped there by Ariane. Ariane back up the sideboards into the zone and back out. Ariane does a good job of challenging, gets it really deep. Back behind the net there. And challenged by Anthony. Puck centered by them, stolen by Dixon down into the corner. Anthony skating out at center ice. The triangle set up. Options are there. Shot on goal is no goal there. Pressure by Anthony. Not in time as they were able to clear the zone. Dixon a little slow getting out of the zone, and they are offside. 7:28 here in the period. For some reason, the penalty clock did not start. It still shows a minute 30 up there. So we're unclear when they will be coming out. 1-0. On the ice is Shorty, Nolan, and Drew. Defense is Max and Norm. West Fargo wins the draw, brings it into the zone. Challenge there by Rome and centered. Shot deflected and saved by Talon. Talon's down but bounces back up. Good defense and stick check there to make the puck go wide. Trying to get it out of the zone. Recenters it to Fargo. Great cover by Max there. Puck is centered again off his stick as Drew hustles and gets the puck. That's the end of the penalty, and West Fargo is full strength again here. Rome tries to one-hand it out of the zone, not able to as it goes back down deep into the corner. Off the sideboards is Nolan to Drew. Drew back, circles it back around, stolen by West Fargo. Drew showing some pressure. Stopped there by Rome. Rome off the boards, tipped, and this will not be an icing. Puck back out of the West Fargo beyond Dixon as Arvada changed the front line with Owen, Dixon, and Shorty right now. Good challenge there by Rome as he puts the puck into the corner. Centered, stopped, saved, and frozen by Talon as he reaches back across the crease to prevent the second shot from going in. Hopefully this is a little bit more sturdy. I'm using a tripod, so if I kick it every now and then, apologize for that. Out there on the front line is Dylan and Drew and Owen. Xander and Ariane are our defense. Another shot in on goal, saved there, pushed wide by Xander, stick checking, putting good pressure on the defense. Up the side, trying to get it up the sideboards, does so to Dylan. Dylan breaks out with Dixon, coming to center ice and poke checked away. I was asking the coaches, what do you think the biggest difference between the teams out here that we faced and the teams that we faced in Colorado? And a common response I got is the stick-on-stick play that these other teams have. Xander gets that puck all the way down deep into the zone. Had a shot, but it was wide of the net. Won by Dylan behind the net. Dylan's trying to work it back around the front of the net. 4-on-1 back there. It's going to be tough for him to get it back out there. Great in-front presence, but nothing there. Great back check from Dixon to help us win that puck back, and now the puck's back into the zone by a good stick play by Ariane. West Fargo breaks it out of the zone, but not out as Dylan gets over there to hold it in, but now out. Deep into the zone. Dylan, Owen, and Dixon still on the front end. Out to Xander. Xander shoots it high. Tip opportunity missed there as it goes wide. Won by Dixon to the net. Off the side of the net as he tries to center it and take it to the corner by West Fargo. The defense has changed, and now you have Max and Rome back on defense. And down goes Owen. Down goes Max. Max wins the puck out to center ice and has a breakaway. Max is coming in for a breakaway. Tries to get to the forehand, unable to get it in. Followed up by Anthony. Anthony takes it in and scores! Great play by Max to take it to the zone, and the goal may not be called a goal.
That's a goal! That's a goal!
There's some conversation here.
That's a goal! That's a goal!
Conversation with coach. Don't know what the conversation could possibly be, why that's not a goal. But there was no whistle. The pressure stayed on the net. Anthony got the puck out, the loose puck, and put it in, but are now calling no goal. Unbelievable. All right, so you have Shorty, Dixon, and Anthony, Max, and Rome. Puck one back to Rome, up and out of the zone as he's not able to hold the line. He's going to lose a race to the puck. It comes in and gone wide as he tried to go to the backhand move there. Great presence by, and now Anthony's going to have a chance at his breakaway. And Anthony does score his goal as he gets the breakaway there. Great celebration here in the front end. As they would say, the puck never lies. We're 1-1 here with 4 minutes to go in the first period as Anthony goes and attacks the puck after a great job by Talon to create the opportunity the other way. Great breakout pass by Xander. Here's the face-off. Anthony wins it back to Xander. Xander takes it and backhands it to the blue line of Fargo. Stolen there by Anthony as he breaks into the zone. Anthony's coming to the short side, tries to backhand it, and it goes back behind the net. Shorty hustles back behind the net to win it there. He's tripped up, and a tripping call will be made as it is now going to be a power play for Arvada, but the power play clock up there is really messed up. They have 8 up there for 2 penalties already, for 1:30 and 2 minutes. And the panic is setting in the score box, as you can see. All right, so penalty on number 13, West Fargo. Line out is Dylan Dixon and Nolan. Xander and, is that Matthew back or is that still Rome? That's Arion. Arion to back to the point. Shot to the point. Tipped on net just wide as Nolan tipped it just wide of the net. Dylan wins the race back to the point. Out to the point to Xander. Back down into the corner as they go to cycle it. Puck around to Dixon. He wins, loses it back there. Sorry. Great pressure by Nolan, but up and out. And then put back in by Arion, but a little too late as Nolan was coming out of the zone. Great pressure here by Arvada early in this contest. 3:19 left, 1-1. Same lines are out for Arvada. Nolan wins the face-off to Dylan. Dylan back to Nolan. Nolan puts it on net, but just wide. Dixon wins the race there. Gets it out to the point to Arion. Arion takes a shot to the net. Tipped on net. And saved by them. Great tip by Dylan. Try to get it out, but Xander's there to take it in. He takes it back in, shoots it, but blocked by West Fargo. West Fargo looking to break it out of the zone. Forward check by Dixon. Not able to help keep it in, but does slow up the race. Dylan puts some pressure on there, wins the puck back for his team. Now it's back to center ice as West Fargo was able to get it back from Dixon. Back and forth is, here we go, as a tennis match of hockey. Number 3 brings it in, works his way past Nolan. Potential tripping call there on Xander, but not called. Arion putting great pressure there, getting help from Nolan. Nolan goes down to the ice. Fargo skater lost his stick. If we get it up ice, we can create an opportunity, and here it comes. Dylan gets the puck and then loses it. Arvada's trying to change. Great stick play by Nolan. And puck is up and out of the zone. It's been a long shift for our forwards as the power play has come to an end. Xander takes over the puck as he starts to rush the zone. Takes it wide and blocked by Nolan. Xander coming out is for a change, but this is could Great pressure by Rome. Nolan still on this shift, needs to get a change as he dumps it into the zone. Dixon's still out there, and it's been a long shift for both of them, more than 2 minutes at least. The change on defense was Max. Max was then got it by Max. He comes back into play after a great poke check by Rome. Up forward to Dixon. Dixon 1-on-3. Takes a shot wide of the net, but saved by Fargo and throws the puck. 1:27 left here in the first period in Moorhead. Minute 27, 1-1. Number 8 still on the in the penalty box as the time's still on the clock.
He's a ghost.
All right, on the front line we have Shorty, Owen, and Drew. Owen wins the face-off to Shorty. Shorty takes it back behind the net, loses the puck there as they break it out of the zone. Contested there by Max. Once he was contested, he got off the stick up to number 6 and created an opportunity, but a great back check by Drew. On that play, though, Rome reached out, tripped him up, and it's going to create a power play for West Fargo. There's no explanation for why the goal was coming back. All right, so Shorty and Nolan is the face-off. Face-off's one right to the center of the ice. Great pressure there by Ariane. Backhanded up by Xander, but not out. Now out by Shorty. Drew and Shorty on the front end. Ariane and Xander on the back end. Number 6 comes in. Hard shot. Saved by Talon. Goes wide. Shot up through the crease. Goes through. Shorty comes up the sideboards. Tries to get it out. Unable to get it out. Ariane hustles back into the corner. 35 seconds left in the period. Ariane behind the net to the breakout to Drew. Not able to handle it. Puck does come out of the zone and offsides for West Fargo. 54 seconds remain in the penalty. 28 seconds in the first period. Score 1-1. Out there now, still Drew and Shorty. Xander and Max on the defense side. Face-off won by West Fargo. Good forecheck by Drew there. Gets the turnover, and then Shorty is absolutely cleaned out by number 11. But he gets up, and he looks like he's all right. Thus nullifying the last 43 seconds of the power play, putting the teams at 4-on-4. Coming out for Arvada on the front end is going to be Dylan and Dixon. And on your defensive side will be Max and Xander. 1-1 here, 17.9 seconds left here in the first period. Dixon to take the face-off. Puck drop. Dixon still battling. Gets it back to the point to Max. Max takes a shot. Passes it to Dylan. What a great pass. Forehand to backhand. Up to Dixon. Dixon puts it on net and saved. Back into the corner. Great little tic-tac there. Dixon wins the puck back. Shoots it. Tipped on net. Just wide by Dylan. Great forecheck by Arvada there as the period comes to an end. 1-1 here at the end of the first period. Arvada has 26 seconds left in their penalty, and West Fargo will have a minute 13. We did see Matthew come back to the bench, and he seems like he's doing all right. Let's get some intermission from Tommy as I rest and get a drink.
During the first period, Arvada had some great offensive plays. Kept hitting shots and tipping.
Cut my neck.
The goalies were doing a great job. Shooting, and eventually they'll go in and win this game. Matthew, great to see him be back. Looks not out for the game. Another great extra use to the team.
I have them give me notes. I drove Jeff and
yeah, the defense. They've been having a great game.
Some funny things that happen in their locker. So I've been dropping those in.
Great poke checks, stay body on body. Really hard. Back to you.
Thank you for that much needed break.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you're going to have to get money from home. All right, just another reminder, Xander, we can see your number, buddy, just so that, in case you were wondering. I know that's a major concern that you have, but we can see your number. All right. Four on four here for 26 seconds, then Arvada will go on a power play. We got Dixon and Dylan, Matthew, and Max on the defense side. Arvada wins the face-off. Dixon takes it and pushes it over to Dylan. A little too far for him, but good forecheck there on Dylan. Up the ice and into the zone, and no icing is going to be called. Must have been tipped at the front side. Matthew, the first one to the puck, tries to get it up front, loses the puck there. Arvada putting on pressure on. Great forecheck back check by Dixon as Dylan retreating is able to win it. Anthony on the ice now as the power plays over for West Fargo. Dixon takes the puck. He puts the puck on net. Doesn't make it there as it's blocked out front. Into the corner is Dylan. Dylan takes it. Nobody's deep. Nobody's in the net. Great hands and a great backhand all by Dylan. Anthony tries to get the puck to Dylan and makes it through to Dixon. Dixon backhanded trying to get it to the point. Dylan wins the puck. Back to the point now. Matthew takes the shot. Makes it all the way net. Tic-tac up through. Challenged by Anthony up to the boards. And out by West Fargo here. Gets it off the boards and up the ice. It's a great back check by Anthony there. Anthony wins the puck. Slows down. Sets it up to the breakout. Breakout through Dixon. Loses the puck. Offsides on West Fargo as they were making a change. And we like to call that Landeskog. And if you guys can't remember what happened, just keep it. Keep it on. Yeah, and then this is pause. Oh. Rookies. All right, Landeskog. All right, out on the play now is Nolan, Shorty, and Drew. That's Xander and Rome. Arvada trying to gain the zone and put back out. Rome puts it against the boards. Won by number 11 there. Challenge. Great stick poke by Rome. Offside on West Fargo is that stick check by Rome. Really stopped 7-11's momentum. That's pause. So look next to the time. That'll tell you what it's doing. See the red dot next to the time? Offside again by West Fargo. Oops, sorry about the little lopsidedness. Trying to help my assistant over here.
I think you'd be smarter.
All right, we got Drew, Nolan, and Shorty, Xander, and Rome on the back end here. Face-off won by Nolan. Xander wrestles to the puck. Gets it, tries to get it up ice. Good stick check there. One come driving to the net is Drew, unable to get it all the way there. Missed by Xander to keep it in. They get it out of the zone and offsides by Arvada. 9:49 left here in the second period. 1-1 Arvada and West Fargo. Up and down game so far. Really tough to gain the zone on either one of these teams as there's good back checking by the forwards and the defense playing really strong. Same lines out for Arvada. Face-off won by West Fargo. Sent into the zone. Challenged there by Shorty on the back check. Shorty takes the puck back behind the net. Challenged there by number 12. Knocked down. And going to be a penalty on West Fargo. It looked like an elbow. They haven't gained control yet. But yet we haven't pulled our goalie. Drew's coming out of the net. Drew up the side. Drew coming through. Drew's pass to Shorty. Great pass. Shot. Save. Poked out and then take control by West Fargo as that play really developed well on a backhand pass from Drew to Shorty. Puts it on goal. Good save. Rebound then was put on goal again by Shorty and then frozen by the goalie. 9:16 in the first and the second. Coming out on this line is Anthony, Dixon, and Drew. No, Anthony, Dylan and Dixon. Max and Matthew are out there. Anthony to take the face off. Coach is asking for an explanation of why the penalty was. I thought maybe he threw an elbow in there, causing the penalty to happen, but that's just me as a biased Arvada fan. Face off right here in the corner. Won by Fargo, stolen by Anthony, down to the ice as he centers it to Dixon. Dixon gets it out to the point to Max. Max puts it back into the zone. Great challenge by Dylan. Anthony comes into a collision and the puck is back to the blue line, almost forced in by Max, but then out by West Fargo. Great job by Matthew to come across and poke the stick away. Anthony and Dylan both hustling back and on the forecheck, causing them to get the puck back. Anthony back around and behind the net. Nobody there to break it out to. He's going to backhand it, weakly to center of the ice. Back behind the net. 40 seconds left in this power play as Max is breaking it out now. He's got Dixon up in front. Cross ice to Dixon as he brings it in now. He's met there by West Fargo, stolen by Anthony and put back in the zone, and Dixon is down after that collision. He's going to get up. You can see he's going to get up. Looks like he's holding his belly. Maybe another instance of getting the wind knocked out of him. 8:10 left here in the second period here in Moorhead, Minnesota, as Arvada's in a battle with West Fargo Black. Front line. Owen, Shorty, and Drew. Back line is Xander and Rome. Face off won by West Fargo. Shorty tries to stick poke it away and it's taken away. Right there, Xander gets beat along the boards, being challenged by Rome. Rome with a great back check that put the shot on, but it wasn't a good shot. There was a short rebound, but a great back check poke by Shorty takes it out of the zone. Back up to center ice, stolen there by West Fargo. West Fargo's now off, back to full strength. West Fargo sends the puck into the zone. One over there by Xander. Xander controls that, gets it up to Shorty. Shorty up to Drew, but not able to get through as it's stolen by West Fargo. Nolan hustling over to the puck. It's by him and up the boards. Out of the zone as they go off the boards. Rome tried to center it. Stolen by 17. Good pressure by Xander, but still controlled by West Fargo. Great pressure there by Drew on the back check as the puck was almost centered and then poked out. Out to the point by West Fargo. High shot. Glove saved by Talon. 7:02 left here in the second period. 1-1.
Yeah. You got to hit that still fall.
Anthony wanted us to send a shout out to Drew and Ariane's sisters here at 7:02 in the second period. 1-1 face off with Nolan and Dylan and Dixon. One back to the corner where that's Matthew. Matthew up the sideboards to Anthony. Well, they got Anthony in at center for Dixon right now. Anthony tries to get it out, unable to. Back down to Matthew. Matthew up the sideboards, blocked there by West Fargo, challenged on the boards. Matthew goes down the ice. Poke check by Anthony out of the zone. Now West Fargo tries to go across. It is pass is made. It's going to be, that's an offsides as 13 from West Fargo is just a step ahead of that. Looking on the bench to see if Dixon is all right. He is on the bench. Seems to be okay. Front line is Anthony at wing, Nolan and Dylan. Puck one, face-off won by West Fargo, sent deep into the zone, got there by Ariane. Ariane off the sideboards up to Anthony. Anthony tries to chip it out, but held in by West Fargo. Good wrist shot, way high and wide, and one in the corner by West Fargo. Shot on net is off the face mask of Dixon, and froze there. Good stick play there by Arion, not allowing a second chance. Coming out on this front line is going to be Shorty, Drew, and Owen. Defense is going to be Max and Rome. Face off to the right of Talon. Face off over to Shorty. Shorty's going to be able to get it up and out of the zone. He's got him skating in the wrong direction, which is good. He's back and forth, tic-tacking. Did slow up. Good challenge there, but if this puck is through, it's going to create an opportunity, and does. Here comes a breakaway for number 8. He breaks left, breaks right. Great save by Talon, and throws there by Talon. Great side-to-side movement. Good stick play and a save on a breakaway by Talon. Got the same line out there for Arvada here.
After that save, the fence is going crazy. What a great save by Talon.
Face off in the Arvada zone, unable to clear it. Comes around his Rome as he hammers it around boards out to Shorty. Shorty up the sideboards and out of the zone. Puck then stolen by West Fargo, sent back into the zone. Rome up the sideboards to Drew. Drew's at center ice with 17. 17 steals the puck. West Fargo trying to get it in the zone, stolen by Drew. Drew takes it and gets it to center ice. Taken back there by Wells Fargo. They skate back, pass across ice, not on time. Rome's got some time to get this up off the boards. He decides to skate it out. Makes a great move there. Poke checked away by 17, but then recontrolled by Rome. Rome gained the zone, wrist shot, blocked out in front, but deep in the Arvada zone. Nobody covered for Rome on the backside here, so Max is coming to take his cover. They do so on that. Shorty then puts it back behind the net. Owens got to challenge the puck there. That puck was sent in by Rome. Forecheck by Shorty. Back up the boards to Rome. One there by Drew. Drew's trying to get it deep into the zone and does so, back it in the corner. West Fargo takes control of it back behind the net. Shorty tries to challenge there as they break it out along the sideboards. They're coming up the sideboards, poke check there, up and out of the zone, and then put back in by Xander as a breakaway was starting to create for West Fargo, but a good play by Xander to stop that. .346 here in the second period, 1-1. Dixon's back out there with Dylan and Anthony on the front side. Dixon wins that puck into the zone, unable to keep it in the zone, gets on side, then pushed deeper in by Anthony. Dylan's going to race him around the back of the net, challenges him there. The breakout starts, but then challenged really well by Anthony on the forecheck, able to keep it in the zone. Anthony backhands it to the defense as they try to bring it to center ice and do. Challenged there by Dixon and sent back in. As they try to bring it out of the zone, they do bounce it over. Anthony on the back check, able to get the puck. Anthony cycles around, sees a great opportunity, pass forward to Dixon. Dixon gains the zone with Dylan. Dixon across the zone, backhands it, stops on a dime, restops again. Got to get rid of that puck as there was great opportunities as both Dylan and Anthony had hustled back into the play. Anthony wins that puck, gets it down in the corner. Back up the sideboards where there's Xander. Xander tries to hold it in, but is ran over. Back check by Anthony, keeps the zone. Great back check by Anthony there. This is up the sideboards. Challenge there. Again, won by Anthony. Backhands it deep into the zone. Circled back by Dylan. Dixon trying to come in and help. Puck lost there due to the pressure of Dylan. Dylan out to the point where that's going to create a scoring opportunity. High shot there. It goes wide of the net, but the puck is going to be won by Dixon. He tries to center it off the skate. Great read by Arion as he gets that puck back into the zone, covered by Anthony, and now deep into the corner with Dylan challenging. Dylan pokes it back out. Long shift here by West Fargo, and they're starting to feel it. As you can see, they're a little slow to the puck. They are able to chip it in, and now they call no icing as they say it was touched. Xander down there to challenge. Off to the sideboards to Dylan. Dylan and Dixon have an opportunity. Almost a great read there by West Fargo, but then kicked into the zone by number 12. Anthony and Ariane are changing. Still great pressure by Dylan. Dylan back behind the net, centers it. Nobody there as it will hop right over poor Dixon's stick. Matthew gets a shot, shoots it, tipped on, not through. Backhanded by Dixon, just wide of the net. They're trying to come up the sideboards. That's great hustle there by Nolan. Nolan then keeps the pressure in, and Matthew also does a great job of keeping the puck in the zone. 1:19 left here in the second period. Challenge there by Dixon. He's been on a long shift, so is Dylan. We need to get those guys changed out. Back check pressure by Dixon, even though he's on the tail end of a very long shift here with a minute left here in the third period. Puck's trying to center. Stopped there by Matthew. Up to Dylan. Dylan puts the puck deep, and it's tipped in. We still got Nolan, New Shorty, and Drew are on. They're going to have to cut the angle here as Aid has an opportunity with 45 seconds left. Shorty, oh, it is an icing. Wasn't sure of that. So we do get the icing. We did get the line changed. Gives us a fresh set of legs on both teams with 41.7 left here in Moorhead, Minnesota. We got Ariane and Rome on the back end, Drew, Shorty, and Nolan on the front side. Face off, fought in the central ice, controlled by Arvada. Arvada takes it back out to the point to Matthew. All right, check that. Ariane over to Rome as he puts it back deep in the zone. Ariane pushes it back into the zone as West Fargo tried to get it out. Shorty hustles there and wins his way to the puck, then tripped up behind the net. Up the sideboards to number 2 and out of the zone, controlled by Rome, back into the zone and offsides Nolan and Shorty, but a great play by Rome as he keeps the West Fargo from getting on a break. Face off, back down into the corner with a little over 5 seconds left. Try to wrap it around into Ariane. Ariane puts it back into the corner, and that brings us to the end of the second period. Let's get some intermission report from Tommy real quick as I fix the tripod. Grab the mic. Here, you need to hold this too. I gotta fix this.
After 2 periods, still 1-1. Tie game. Should be 2-1. Back call by the refs on Anthony's no goal call. Going into this period, they need to definitely get more shots. They don't have too many. They're on defense a lot this game. Just don't get penalties and skate hard, because once they skate hard, the other team will start tripping because they can't keep up and hooking. And they'll draw penalties and they can do more on the power play. So, yeah. Now, for today's sponsor, Dr. Pepper.
The gold sponsor, Dr. Pepper.
Great tasting drink.
Is it better with ice or without?
Without
ice?
but it's got to be cold.
Some of the dads.
Some of the great fans. After this game, we might have an extra special interview with Owen. About when he was going into overtime, that first face-off. We're going to talk to him about what happened and what he was doing and what he was trying to do. Okay, back to you. Can I be the videoer?
Great intermission report there by Tommy.
Woohoo! Yeah!
All right. So this team's come out with some spunk. Front line here is Dylan, Dixon, and Anthony. Xander and Matthew are on the defensive end. Puck drop, won by Fargo against the boards here. Challenged hard by Dixon and stuck into the zone. West Fargo's trying to break it out. Challenged again by Dylan and Anthony there across the boards. Dillon wins the puck, puts a shot on and save there on pad save there by West Fargo. West Fargo trying to break it out. Back checked by Dixon. Then backhanding in the zone by Anthony. Back behind the net, challenge there. Dixon puts a good stick on it, trying to get to the front of the net. Great forehand pass, shot. Save, high up. I wasn't sure if it went backwards or not. Challenge, great challenge by Xander as he keeps it in the zone. Back behind the net is challenged by Dixon. Dixon wins the puck over to Dillon, but then lost by West Fargo. Out to center ice here as Dillon continues to work hard and get the puck back high off of the boards. Anthony covering for Xander, takes it back behind the net. Anthony sees a breakout opportunity and almost connects on it. Challenge there by Anthony again, up the boards to Dixon. Dixon tries to keep it. Oh, just off sides as Dixon was going to get a rush there, but the West Fargo player held Anthony up at the line and was able to get the offside call. All right, this Owen, Drew, and Shorty with Arion and Rome. Face-off won by Arvada, brought back in the zone by Rome. Back behind the net, sees breakout opportunity to Shorty, gets it up to Shorty. Shorty tips it up off the boards, but not out. Contested there by Shorty again as they haven't got it out of the zone. Brought in by number 3, shot, and frozen there by Talon. 10-14 here in the third period on a 1-1 game. Same front line out there. Owen takes the face off, but it's one back to the point. Shot on goal, saved by Talon. As that was a nice rip from the blue line. Face off won by West Fargo, brought back. Blocked there by Owen, and it looks like he's down as a Charlie horse might have got him on the arm. Still down. Good pressure by Drew. Shot and saved by Talon. 9:48 here in the third period. New line out there is Dixon and Dillon, Nolan, Xander, and Max. Nolan getting ready to take the face-off. Face-off's won by Nolan back to Max. Max poke checks it into the corner to Dixon. Dixon back behind the net to Max. He loses it there. Centering passes poke checked away by Max, but still an opportunity created. A lot of action right there. Shot and goal! Number 17. All right, same line out. Dixon, Dillon, Nolan. .9:23 here in the third period, 2-1 West Fargo. Same line out on the front end. New defense is Matthew and Arion. One face-off won by West Fargo, sent toward the net. Challenged there by Matthew. Puck stolen by Matthew and now back behind the net. Matthew looks up, loses the puck. Puck is centered but off the back of the net into the corner. Challenged there by Arion, still makes center. One-timer saved by Talon. Matthew brings the puck across the zone. Oh my goodness! So real quick to explain that, The puck was won out of the zone by Dylan. He saw the opportunity to break it out to Dixon. He gets a good forward pass to Dixon. The West Fargo defender stuck his stick out, or his skate goes off his skate and 5-holes the goalie. We got a 2-2 game here with 8:40 left here in the third period. Rome challenging the puck down into the corner. He wins that battle there back behind the net. Great skating by Rome. Up high off to the net, off the glass. Won by West Fargo. A lot of challenge there by Anthony, who's in at center. He brings it off the sideboards out of the zone. He gets it up past the zone, maybe icing, and it is. Tommy, stand back, please. Okay. Thank you, buddy. All right, so coming out on this line is Anthony, Shorty, and Drew. Our defense is Max and Xander. All right. Face-off won by Anthony. Try to be carried out of the zone and gets it out of the zone. Anthony all by himself, 2-on-1 as he brings it into the zone. Trailer is Drew. Anthony doing some stick handling into the corner. Doing some great pressure. Shorty jumping onto the play and now winning the puck in the corner. Back behind the net to Anthony. Anthony's going to take the puck and try to center it here. Comes around, tries to center it, blocked there. Shot on goal by Anthony. Another shot. The puck comes out. Unfrozen puck again. An early whistle as the ref is out of position to make the call. 7:43 here in the third period.
Anthony trying to bang that one into not work that.
Tom, if you're going to talk like that, just look at me so your voice projects toward me, all right? That's great. Shot from the point on as the faceoff was won by Anthony. West Fargo's trying to get it up and out of the zone. Back check by Anthony really well. Shorty on the forehand trying to get it across ice. One there by West Fargo coming up and out of the zone. Great challenge by Max. Over to Drew. Drew gets it down in the zone. Shorty challenging up against the boards. Drew joins him. West Fargo trying to make a breakout. Back check by Great back check by Drew as he wins it out to Shorty. Shorty tries to get it up ice, loses the stick on stick there. West Fargo off the sideboards. Anthony back into the play as a forward check. Tries to get it out, but not. Anthony then blocks the shot out in front. Matthew to this, trying to get it out of the zone, not able to, but then out by Drew, and offsides on West Fargo as they put it back into the zone.
As Anthony blocked that shot, that's how you know he's a really good team player, taking it for the team, not letting it get to the net, which if it doesn't get to the net, can't go in. As Wayne Gretzky said, 100% of the shots you don't take, 100% of them don't go in.
Good stick poke check there by Rome, puts a puck into the corner. Rome comes out of the corner with it, challenged there by West Fargo. Puck goes straight up, still behind the net. West Fargo's trying to gain control, blocked, centering pass by Rome. Off the side of the net and centered again, shot and saved by Talon. Face-off one back to the point. Dylan hustles and wins the puck there. Dylan deep into the zone, followed with Dixon. Dylan on the outside trying to work through. Backhander high. Penalty on West Fargo. We're trying to get him out into the zone, but not enough time there to create the 6-on-5. There is a man down for West Fargo behind the net. As he was challenging the puck, he went really hard into those boards.
This third period so far for Arvada has been going really well. They've been passing the puck, creating opportunities. Just haven't been able to get another one in. That goal from Dylan, right?
Dylan, yeah.
Just get pucks to the net. Even if it's probably not going to go in, there's always a chance, just like that one. Drawing penalties, as I said earlier, better opportunities on the power play. So yeah.
All right, number 2 from West Fargo is up and skating off on his own power here. Arvada is going to go on the power play here. On the front end is going to be Nolan, Dylan, and Dixon. On the back end is going to be Matthew and Ariane. Face-off's going to be in the West Fargo zone. Two to two here with 6:16 left. Minute 30 power play. Oh, okay. The injured player was the penalty, so they ended up putting him in the box. That's what the shift was there about. All right, again, Owen, Dylan, Dixon, Xander, and Ariane. Shot on goal goes wide. Hustled there by West Fargo. Up the sideboards and out of the zone as Ariane is back to cover. Ariane takes the puck. Challenged hard by 17. Stops there. Off the boards, but not out. Back check by Dylan. And Owen working against the boards against number 2. 17 from West Fargo comes in to join as Dixon. Dylan went down to the ground. Puck centered. Dixon there. Dixon stops on a dime, gets it up to Dylan. Dylan on a... shot there and saved. That was a shot by Owen. Tried to get it out of the zone. Held there by Matthew. Still in the zone by Matthew. Great job. Won by Dixon. Dixon around one person across the centering ice. Center shot. Save. Frozen. No, it bounces out. Dylan gets in again. Shoots. No goal there. Puck still loose and another shot goes wide. Team scrambling. Owen tries to get it up to the point. Blocked there by West Fargo and out of the zone. Xander here against the boards. Tries to get it back in the zone and it's in the zone. West Fargo back out of the zone. Forward check by Dylan. Dixon loses. Xander loses the puck. Back check by Dixon forces the puck into the corner. Both teams are at full strength again now as Matthew gets it out to Dylan. Dylan tries to get it out of the zone. Stopped there by 18, but now out. Back in the zone by West Fargo and into the corner. Dylan's hurt on the play here behind the play and whistle kills it. .427 left. He's holding his stomach. Both his parents are here, so they're able to see what's going on.
Dylan, luckily okay. Skating off. Still looks pretty hurt. Hopefully he is not out for the game. And yes.
All right, the face-off's going to be in the Arvada zone. Talon, 4:27 left here in the third period. Line out for Arvada is Nolan, Drew, and Shorty. Rome and Max are on the defensive end. Face-off won by Arvada. Over to Shorty. Shorty, it's poked away from him, but still challenged really well. Shorty's trying to get it up sideboard. Centered by the point man. Taken there by Rome. Rome tries to get it up ice and out of the zone, is unable to. Challenge there, blocked by Max. Up to Shorty. Shorty's getting working on a breakout. Back check very well by number 18 from West Fargo. Right here, you got Shorty breaking into the zone. We got a 2-on-1 for him in here. High shot and glove by West Fargo. 3:40 left here in the third period. Defensive line change. We're bringing Ariane and Xander out. Nolan, Drew, and Shorty are still on the offensive line. Puck won by West Fargo. Challenge there by Shorty. Trying to come out of the zone. Kept in by Xander. To Nolan, who puts it behind the net. Drew skates hard to get behind the net. Wins the puck there. Tries to center it. Blocked. Wins the puck again. Does recenter it. Shot! Goal! Goal by Arvada! 3:24 left here in the third period. Puts Arvada up 3-2 versus West Fargo on a great hustle play by Drew. I'm not sure who got that goal, as both Shorty and Nolan were in great position to make that play. Timeout by West Fargo with 3:24 to go.
3:24 left in the third period, 3-2 Arvada. If they can hold this lead, they'll win. They need to work hard and have a great defense. Still have some offense, but just don't let them score. Maybe get some more, right? Yeah. Timeout. West Fargo. Probably need to get one in.
There's a close-up.
Thanks. Money man. What are you gonna say?
Now let's talk to our fans.
Here, give it to Rick.
3-2. Let's go. Come on, Arvada.
Now let's talk to our fans. What would you like to say?
I just want to thank you guys for your support and watching a late night like this on a Saturday night.
SATURDAY. Night. Everybody now. SATURDAY. Night. SATUR. I hear you. All right, the line out for our brother. Dixon, Dylan, Anthony, Xander, and Matthew. Big face-out win by Anthony. Rush over to the puck, won by Xander. Xander over to center ice, just outside of the reach. Good challenge there by Dylan. Dylan trying to bring it into the zone, stolen by West Fargo. West Fargo up the sideboards, stolen there by Anthony. Anthony and Dixon working for the puck. Anthony loses his stick as the puck goes deep in the zone. Challenged by Matthew, won by West Fargo, but then comes back out by Matthew by a great back check by Dixon. Matthew up the sideboards to Dylan. Dylan tries to get it out as he's tripped up from behind. Puck is centered and then cross ice for a race. Xander working hard there. And Anthony doing a great job on the check. He gets it up and out of the zone. Race to the puck is going to be won by West Fargo as they cycle it back into their turnover by Dylan. Dylan up in. Oh! Top shot by hustle play by Dylan. That gives Arvada a 4-2 lead here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the third period. New line out for Arvada on the front end is Nolan, Shorty, and Drew. Rome and Max on the defense. Shorty busting out of ice. Comes cross, check there, and a penalty coming on West Fargo as he was interfered with trying to come across on that play.
As I've been saying, draw penalties. They're going to have 39 seconds left. So put 2 in after this positive for Arvada. If they can put 1 in, that's probably another 1 in. That's probably to seal the game. Great play by Dylan to score that 4th goal.
Same lines out for Arvada. Nolan, Drew, and Shorty. Nolan to take the face-off. He wins it over to Shorty. Shorty tries to get it back to the point, and it is out by West Fargo. Tried to tip away by Nolan. Here they come. Shot and goal by West Fargo on a shorthand with 1:58 left in this game. 158, 4-3. Still a minute 19 left in the penalty. New line out is Dixon, Dillon, and Owen. West Fargo tries to get it up the sideboards into the Arvada zone. Stolen there and centered. Matthew behind the, check that, that's Ariane behind the net. He breaks it out to the side to Dixon. Unable to handle it there. Kept at the blue line by West Fargo deep into the zone. Great hustle by Dillon as he checks it out of the zone. Almost, but back into the zone by West Fargo. Challenge there by Ariane and Dillon. Dillon and West Fargo go down to the ice, coming into play with Dixon. Back into the corner is Ariane. They still have the goalie in net right now as the puck comes out to Dixon. Dixon off the sideboard. Dixon coming up with Owen. Poke checked up there by West Fargo and slowed up and down to the ice is Dixon. Won there by West Fargo as they skate out of the zone. Up to the point but not out as it's kept in. Matthew. Still kept in by Matthew and pushed down into the corner. Dillon comes in on the forecheck and gets it into the corner. Dixon hustles in, centers it. Both teams are full strength. They're pulling the goalie. Challenge there by Xander. Taken down is Owen. Centering passes there. Almost up but not out. Still in by West Fargo. Blocked there by Dillon. Dillon out to the point. Unable to clear it. Matthew blocks it. No penalty there as Dixon is still down on the ice. Challenged by... And they call it dead finally with Dixon down here on the ice. 0.4 seconds left in the game.
Arvada's gonna win! Woo!
A lot of conversation with the bench as Arvada wanted the blue line trip, which brought him down hard to the ice, and then again it was tripped up and put down hard on the ice by West Fargo. Dixon's up and doing all right. .4 seconds here. Still conversation going on with the refs with Coach Tony. Arvada looks like they're going to win this game, as I don't know if they're going to put more time on the clock or not. West Fargo still has the goalie out of the net. And that's the ball game. Hard-fought game by Arvada as they continue to battle and attack, and they're able to pull this one out. With that win, Arvada will play at 11 o'clock tomorrow, 10 o'clock Mountain Time. Opponent to be determined.
Well, hard-fought game for Arvada and West Fargo. Had some great goals by
Thank you, Tommy, for all that you do.
You're welcome.
Tommy, you're the best. Thanks for all the,
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Tommy, you're my hero.
Thank you.
Tommy Senior, you're my hero.
All right, Arvadans and Canadians and Italians and where else is people watching? The Texans, Wyoming. We appreciate your support and see you tomorrow on the broadcast.